Amen. Start it now. All right. Here we are again. Yes, indeed. Maybe I should close this. It's probably a good idea. I should probably close this. All right. Hold your horses now. Hold it now. Hold it now. Hold it now. Kick it. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, hello. Halloween. Miguel, what's up? Herbert Garcia, what's going on? Good afternoon. How was my move? Good morning, Snow. The move was hectic, but thanks for asking. I appreciate it. It is we're still unpacking, but don't worry about it. We are adjusting to the new place. Thank you for asking. It's pretty nice here. It's a good little place. We've done some exploring, but we're still working on it. Bully! Woo woo! What up? Yeah, so I have Tron on here, not by accident, but because I was looking at it, and we're a little bit earlier than usual, so, we didn't have to fire right off with Bitcoin. Yeah, coffee is hot. It is, it might be too hot. Hold on. It's pretty hot. It's hot, really burning hot. Anyway, so I want to show you what I was looking at on here. So you know me, I like to start on the larger time frames because I like to just get an idea on trend and what's shaking and what we're looking at, right? So as far as Tron is concerned, whether you like the coin or not is irrelevant. We're talking about making successful trades here. So within this channel, which is where we've been for, I don't know, August 2018, we did dip out of it down here for a little while, right? We came back up and kind of respecting this upper channel, right? This upper trend, and certainly holding support down on the bottom of the trend down here. So when we started making this move right here, this was an indication on the swing fail that we broke it, right? So here's the swing fail right here, and we broke it, right? We consistently have held the 70 MA, which is this white line right here. So consistently holding it, which is good. So big move up, you know the deal, right? You get a nice big 20 or so % move up, and you start looking for opportunities. And we got that right here. So let me clear this out for a minute. So we got the big move. So since we got the big move, I said, all right, let me pull it up and let me see, sort of what's shaking. Yeah, we got the swing fail, push up. Very nice. Failed to make a higher high on this move, but we did get a slight pullback. So now I started saying, all right, well, what are we looking at here? We have this old target over here, the bigger swing fail, right? So the bigger swing fail was corrected a long time ago. That's this guy. That was this correction right here, which is no big deal. Now, if you elongate it over here on a larger scale, right? So low is somewhere down here, higher low, swing fail, right? So that swing fail we just crossed. And that's this one right here, and that's where we had some hesitation. We also have an old trend line down here, this guy that was holding support back on a flip. So this flip right here on a false break came back down and over, and we shot past that. So of course now we're looking for some type of pullback, which we got on the 1 hour, the smaller pullbacks, right? So we got this little thing brewing over here. I adjusted a few things, so now I can barely see the screen. It's the little things. Coffee. I mean, still asleep. No, I get it. Next, EOS, please. How far could we go? It's been on fire. Yes, it has been on fire. I actually took profits on EOS earlier, pulled out to get into another trade. But yeah, EOS is cooking. There is that DC news. So, we're going to have to look that up, actually. Unless if someone's got a free second. Scope that out if you don't mind, just when they're doing their little DC party. So anyway, on this move over here, we had a few things, right? You had this smaller trend, right? Pick up, you bottomed out a little bit, right? So you had your little high, rounded out bottom. Two big moves up, right? So all together, pretty good. Not super impressive, but, it's 8-10% total with this guy included, with a nice pullback. So what did we do, right? We put our targets on here. We hit the 423. That's great. So now we came back up again. We made another move, and this is being pretty consistent. So here's your previous high right here. Smashed through it. Came back almost, right? Didn't quite make previous high. Made a new high. Came back. Pull back. Push back up again. Failed to make a higher high. Push back down, broke it, right? Broke that high, came back and retested that high, same high, structure high. Pulled back up again. Now you got to get past this high. It happens on a big candle. Smash break, candle broke again, made another high, another pullback. That pullback came close to previous structure high, but not totally. This move over here, so then we had a swing fail right here. This swing fail came down, price reverse, came back to about body height of previous low point. So that's your swing low, and then push back up again. So I'm sort of looking for this move right here, which is our new structure high, for a large candle, a big push off that candle, and then targeting this 1618, this 3906 level. That would be my first level 2 target. So I'll be looking at pulling profit somewhere in this ballpark. Now that's if we maintain the sort of trading that we've had in the last so and so. Oh man, hold on, missed a few I'm gonna have to make that thing a little bigger. EOS, yes, I'm just trading EOS 300 today. Mo Tunis, can you please share your thoughts on engine? Believe it or not, Chingus, I do trading on 1 minute chart. Nice. Yeah, you could 1 minute scalp all day long, man. That's a trading style for a lot of people. Scalping. We used to scalp 1 to 5. Use one. I don't think I could do this. I'm gonna make some adjustments here. Sorry. Tried making the mic a little bit better for you guys, and then it just ended up being not working out so well. All right, so there you go. Is this better? All right. Let's see. Yeah, so I gotta make this thing a little bigger. Not sure I could do that. That's doing all the wrong stuff right now. All right, I sound fine. Good. All right, yeah. All right, so I got to go back and I got to reread some of those things. Somebody said EOS, somebody said engine. So let's EOS. How high can EOS go? It can go as high as it wants to go. Let's see. We had EOS targets on here, I believe. 3.6. No, let me go back to the 24. The chart. Okay, yeah. So next target for EOS is 8.6. $8.60, 62 cents. That is our next target. That's this aqua line up here. You can see we clearly hit. So with this move, all right, it's a great candle today. With this move, we hit our 1.6 that we hit yesterday. Right, we hit our 2.6, our 3.6, and our 4.23 all on the same day. Very nice. So great candle. Great candle. And yes, that was our previous target was 692 up to 8.6. 8.6 is the next target. Confluence with the 423 off of this major pullback down here. We talked about that yesterday, I believe. Then these are our globals, right? Global high, global low down here, right? We clearly got our 2-3 a while ago. We got our 3-8 just recently, I believe 2 or 3 days ago, something like that. Clear this up for a second. Yeah, so we got our 2-3 a few days ago. From there, our next target is the 5. That's what we're shooting for right now. That's 8.6 to 8.62 ballpark, right? And build a little zone there. Our 4.2 off of that zone, our confluence is 8.78. All right, $8.78. So don't get greedy. You know, pull your profits plus or minus a little bit. You don't have to suck out every last tenth of a penny. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the next move, right? Overall, obviously you want to get back to 1, but overall, with trend continuation, we are looking at $10.27. That's back to the 618, right? That's a retrace. It's a retrace, high, low, retrace, back to the 618. All right, that would put us at $10.27. Was anybody able to look up that EOS thing for me? If you can, it would be greatly appreciated. It's simply something they're doing in DC. It's coming up. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's this week. Anyway, on the 1 hour chart for EOS, very good. Right, we had a bit of a consolidation period over here. A little smack head. Find the floor. Find the ceiling, find the floor, find the ceiling, good break, right? So when you have this repeatable pattern, the break, picture this like a spring coiling up. So you get all this extra momentum in here, and you get this big drive. So when it does push, right, it pushes fairly well. Now you can see on the hourly over here, we did not get the retest of range, which is okay. It's a little sad, but I mean, it's all right. We had a massive oomph, right? So the big push came, from the upper range over here, right? And good push up, smashed out of it. This was the first indication that we were, headed in a much greater area to test besides this range area that we've been stuck in for quite some time. And you can see we sort of hit a high and then sort of, fell short for a little while. But again, same thing. Smash head, smash head, smash head, smash head, smash head, bang, right? Huge candle. Then you got more of a trend. This is much more of a trend. So big candle, pull back, candle, pull back, candle, pull back, candle, right? So everything is certainly going according to plan here. I don't see any reason why this would change, at least for our first target, 8.6. Everything's okay to continue. We got a little pullback here again. Expect to retest structure highs, which is essentially where it's trying to come down to right now, somewhere around 7.9. Before teetering off, it might retest this 7 as it does. Typically, after it gets its high, it pulls away from, sort of like returning back to the mean. It's the same idea, right? It just finds that 7 again, gets a little bit of support, and then, poof, it just makes another move. So EOS is all right. Anyway, so yeah, those are my targets, 8.6 and eventually 10, the hell did I say? I don't know, 10 something. 10 and change, all right? So that's what we got there. Now, what somebody was saying, Arcos, hello. Oh, thank you. Man, I can't read your name because, things are weird right now. So don't worry about things being weird. Frankie, all right. This week, 1st of June. Okay, very good. And the 6th of June, some big announcement. What the hell? So we got multiple. Oh, look at that. I made it bigger. Oh, now I can see. All right, cool. Awesome. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. All right, engine. I don't think we've been on this chart for a long time, so let's see. Who asked about engine? All right, we're going to have to do the BTC chart. There's no history here. Engine, BTC, all right. Okay, yeah, we've been on this chart before. So, oh, yeah. What do we got? What do we got? All right. Wow. This thing failed miserably. All right. Let me get my bearings here. Well, we're going to have to clear all this crap out. So let's just get rid of this. We were looking at a bull flag. Didn't happen, clearly. We did find support, and then we had a flip fail, right, on this trend right here. So that trend ended up failing. We're going to keep that on here for now, but we're going to change it from green to white. I might delete that in a second. Let me figure it out. All right, that was to paint that. So we did have target areas down here. It looks like we hit them. That's going to end up being more resistance down the road. So let's just elongate this. Something like that. Just gives us a little bit more room to play with. All right. I'm trying to see around the mic here. It's not working out so well. Okay, so this again. Let's get rid of that. All right, so this is our new high. Let's get rid of all this. Ay, what is all this stuff? There's too much crap on here. I'm gonna have to put it on like a 3-day. All right, now we can see what's shaking. Okay, so this trend line's valid, right? We're gonna keep that. These older charts got all my older settings. It's fine. It's fine. All right, I think we could probably get rid of that for now. That's fine. You know, in fact, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's just start fresh, all right? Here we go. I should have just hit the delete all button. There we go. Okay, so on the 3-day chart, let's see what we're looking at here. Engine. Okay. Listing, no good. We got ourselves a bottom area. Bottom area is fine, never been retested. Pushed up, made itself a high, pushed back down again, found support briefly for a minute before doing a swing fail, failed out, pushed back down, found a new bottom, right? That's this line right here. So this becomes your new bottom focal area. That's support. Support pushed up, one good move up. We ended up doing a horizontal here, more than likely, just as historical. So this is similar to EOS, in which we found resistance. When you did break it, you smashed, right? So good smash move up above, very good. Clearly made a higher high, not at first, right? First was a fail, came down, hesitation with the pullback, push back up for a monster move. All right, so monster move came down. Now we can swing back to the 24 and get a better idea on what's shaking over here. All right, so that being said, let's check our levels right here as far as targets, because it might be exhausted. Yeah, you see, all right, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Damn it, I gotta get my system. All right, here we go. 423 on the target. Look at that. Look at that high. Look at that high. Right? Yes. Very nice. So 423 targets hit. All right, on this particular move, right? This move is exhausted, and you can clearly see exhaustion, right? It's over. Now, what are we looking at the bigger picture? So, the whole move has found support on the 786. 786 bouncing back between historical support resistance, right? Clipped off the 709 twice. Downward momentum currently. We are in a 1 hour, or we're in a daily squeeze momentum. TTM pushing to the upside. I just recently, this is a different template, because I was doing some different trades earlier today. So I brought the TTM back out. I typically don't stream with it, but I am tonight, right? So if you have any questions, we'll talk about it. But anyway, TTM is squeezing. That's this red right here. So a 4-day squeeze on a push, right? So pushing momentum to the upside. You can see this squeeze right here, right? It was squeezing to the upside, right? And then the fire is right here. So fired and fired. What happened was it fired short, right? You can see that by the red, right? So fired short, and then that's what you got. You got short right up until here was where TTM started to level itself off. All right, this works off the Keltner bands. All right, anyway, make a long story short, we are squeezing to the upside, so momentum going up. MACD is not really doing us any favors, not at the present moment. We can at least see RSI, right, clipping right here, sitting in the 39 zone. Failed, 1, 2, 3. Failed 4 times to hit up 50s. Let's put our 50 line on here. 50. You don't have to use one, but I like it. All right, so our 50 line's up. All right, so MACD, again, is pushing down. So you're getting a bit of convergence over here. Signal line is about to touch, so we'll see how that plays out. Currently sitting 786. 786 is okay. It's not unusual for these types of coins. So that being said, you know, it's all right. We are still in a larger uptrend, so to speak. Low, high, higher low, higher high. Okay, higher low. So low, low, low. You know, take that with a grain of salt. I think this trend is a little bit better. These two bottom areas. All right, so if we were to touch down on one of those, you are looking at a pretty good pullback over here. All the way down. Retesting this level, previous structure high, would make sense. It would be unfortunate, but from where we are right now, would actually bring it down. Oh boy, wow, like another 30%. So I'd go easy on Engine. If you're going to trade it, certainly get yourself on like a 4-hour or 1-hour, and I'd probably take shorter trades. I wouldn't be going long on this thing until some of this was resolved. You got out of the 786 area, maybe push yourself up to the 618, or you get a couple real good impressive moves. But see what happens here. You get a nice little trend started, and then you failed 100%. Right now you get a little bit of something else going, a little rally over here, and you fail, you know, 80%. Right, you roll out, right, nice pattern, cup and handle with a deep retrace, fail to validate the handle. Right, lower, 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 lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay, lower low, lower lower, lower low. So, you know, 4-hour local is certainly showing a downtrend. You just have to be cognizant of that and cautious when you trade something like this. Not exactly trading long term unless you really see something, you know, dynamite, right? Other than that, probably stay away from this for now. All right, so what do we got? Theta. I don't think they have. Yeah, they do. All right, Theta. Have we never charted this? Just not in Tether. I have to go BTC so we can get a little bit of history on here. So, Theta. Let's see. Theta, we had a few things happen here. Oh, what's up with this? It should be down here. Man, why is everything all... things are a little bit weird right now. Just saying. Things are a little bit weird. All right, here we go. So, Theta, we are back in our range, right? Nobody's happy about that, but hey, there it is. Right back in range. Now, have we made a lower low? No, not yet. Not yet. Unfortunately, it looks like it's very possible that we may. Slide this over here, do something like that. I don't know why this is all banged up. It's weird. All right, anyway. Let's get rid of this. 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 Okay. And we can get rid of that. Clean it up a little. There we go. Very nice. All right, so yeah, we're back in range. We had consolidation, big drop, slight push, big drop, slight push. Back into our little mini range over here on the downside. We are clear from making a new bottom for now, right? In the advent that we lose 12% off of that low, Losing 12% today would still actually leave us very much in range. So no big deal here. Little false break to the top side. Did have one good move up. Not enough to make it last. This is a 14% move up. But again, false break. 14 up, 15 down. So this means nothing. And this was a failed attempt. All right. So we got nothing going on over there. You do have to do two things over here now, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is, right? So we're going to put one here, and we're going to put one here, right? Those are going to be target areas that you're going to need to get back over once you push over this range. So expect resistance and expect resistance if we can even turn this thing around, right? Right now, it's, you know, it was a clear down, did find support, right? Made one move up, top of range, came back down. So at least on the local side, you do have a higher low. You do slightly have a higher high. If you include the wick, then you definitely got a higher high, all right? So at least on the daily, there's some hope, okay? Some hope. I wouldn't really put too much faith on this at the moment, but you and I are different people. Maybe you do. All right, kind of like a channel over here. So we'll see if this trend can support, right? 1, 2, 3 touch. So it is verified right now. It's a valid trend. We'll see if that can support on the upside, right? Only 1, 2, 3 touches on the upside. So 2 verified or valid trends. So you do have a parallel channel. So within that channel, you could play, you know, longs, shorts, long, short, long, short, long, short. But as you cross these yellow lines, be vigilant because you are going to want to pay attention to resistance areas in this zone. If we do mark out our, let's see, up, down, up. This was the bigger move. Well, this was the more obvious move. Local targets, right? 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6 is nice. So the 3, 6 is also historical, and a 4 tooth bumps you just on top. I wonder, actually, if we did this, if it would make any sense. Nah, doesn't make any sense. Don't worry about it. Never mind. You saw nothing. Is that where we had it? Yeah. All right, so 3, 6. This is what you're looking at, 26.30. To get there, you do need to get your 1, 6 out of the way. And that's if we can even pull, you know, we got to pull this trend, right? We have to maintain support, which is starting to lose right now. On the daily, we are squeezing TTM, which is funny because squeezes are generally pretty rare, but they do tend to work pretty well. So as far as this one fired, right, squeezed for a long time, fired short, confirmation candle. You would have went short here. You basically would have stayed in it until this second candle, so like down here. All right. So, I mean, a decent rip. Not bad. Momentum started pushing to the upside, right? Pushing to the upside. Let's see. We're sitting at 44 on the RSI. MACD above signal. MACD converging, getting close to converging. A little momentum towards the downside, all right? So TTM on the up, just curled down. Still looking to fire. If it fires short, expect we're going back to the bottom of range, or at least test body high. This guy right here. Something like that. All right. Did we blew right by the daily candle, didn't we? Huh. How about that? And now I missed some stuff. What do we got? Theta. What do you think? Which fib is pullback on EOS? I'll have to take a look at that in a second. I did. Thank you. Tron to the dollar. Tron BTC as well. Where are you now? Which town? I'm in Apex, or more commonly referred to the area as the Research Triangle, but like Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. So just south of that in a little town called Apex. I like the name. Coffee's great. All right, so Tron to the dollar. Did you make money? Look at that. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 36.74. Our high was 36.69, right? So we're right there. Right there. Now, so here's the thing with that, which is awesome. And I hope some of you guys pull profits, because I told you to. But yeah, so here's the deal. Let's get on something we can actually see. Why does this look so crazy? Anyway. Oh, that was earlier in the day, not recently. Okay, very good. We're still cruising. Nothing to see here. But this, I mean, that was our OG. So this right here, 35.77, and this candle right here, 35.93. So not quite at that 36 zone yet. We are looking to get past our previous high, which is somewhere around here. Did I lose it again? Right here, this guy. Oh, did we do it? Am I missing everything here? Oh, we did do it. Oh, look at that. Yeah. That was yesterday's candle, and that's today's candle. Very nice. Okay, looks like in the last couple minutes, right? We just pulled it off. All right. Cool. Very good. All right. Anyway, so somebody mentioned something about EOS, right? Sorry. All right. So what is the question here? From Austin to Research Triangle, me guess you in research biotech. No, that would be a good guess, because of the areas that I've lived in. But no, I'm in crypto, man. I do many things, unfortunately. Far too many hats. So I need to settle down and only wear a few. News to follow. All right. Pullback on EOS, right? Is that what you're looking for? I believe. So let's look at. It depends on the time frame that you're looking at, but we're on the hourly now, so let's just take a look at the hourly. So you got to take a look at trend, right? So bottom, top, pullback, right? Bottom, you could go all the way here. Bottom, top, pullback, top, pullback ish. It's really like the same candle, so that one you got to like go over here for this pullback, swing fail, take it. And then this next move up, and then that pullback. So let's just say just this move from that bottom, right, to that top. Let's say we came down to previous structure. Previous structure is right here. So our previous structure at 7.9. Oh, maybe that's what you were talking about, because we were saying come back. And it did, right? It came back and it retested previous structure high at 7.9. So you could do a couple things here, right? If you come back and you retest previous structure, you don't necessarily have to obey the laws of the fibs, right? You don't have to come back and do a 5 or a 618 or even a 382. If you get confluence in something like that, then that's great, right? But it's not necessary. Now, also, if you're trading off MAs, right, typically, look how many times this white line is touched, right? Touched. Come up, make another move, right? Come up, pull back. Next big move, touch, right? So before launch, it hit. Before launch, it hit. Made another high, came back down. Right here, it hit. And this is the beginning of your launch, right? Launch right here. Touch, hit. So if you're looking at that, you would expect, right, within this trend. So now we failed to make a higher high, right? Now, of course, this candle's young. It's 19 minutes old, right? So you still got another 41 to go just to paint the rest of this candle. So a lot can happen in this candle. Would not be surprised if you got a wick down, right, to $7.81. Confluence with the 5, right? That would come down and test the 7 EMA. Now you get a little push, would be even better, right? Push it down to the 618. 618 be $7.73. Previous structure high, right? At least on the body side, because that wick is kind of like bananas, right? So this is abnormal for this chart, right? It's the only wick that's of that size, you know, scaling back a ton of candles, right? I mean, whatever. You find them, you let me know. So that being said, you can just call it an anomaly, you call it a fat finger, call it whatever the hell you want. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to ignore it. I'm using it. That's this line right here. But I'm not going to pay too much attention to it. If this thing were to come down right now, I'd be looking at this zone right here. And I'm okay with the zone. I'm okay with from the 5 to the 618, previous structure highs, confluence with our 7 EMA, which we, you know, haven't touched in an hour or so. All right, now that's because we failed this high right here. We failed to make, when we were pushing, we failed to make a higher high. So because we failed to make a higher high, now you have to start looking at what could happen to the downside. Where are you going to find support? First area of support over here is either going to be structure, right, or whatever you're using as, you know, your movable support resistance, right? Which right here would be a 7 EMA, and then the secondary would be the 20 EMA, right? So that's just based off of that particular strategy. Then you can look at stuff like this and say volume. All right, well, volume's low. Okay, well, we're 21 minutes into the candle, so that's expected. Volume was low right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 low on 1, 2, 3 high, right? So volume down, price up, reversal imminent, right? And you got a little, 2-hour reversal candle, no big deal. But this wouldn't change this, right? So go on the 4-hour chart, and now let's take a look at that, right? Get a little perspective on what we're looking at here. Bottom, top, almost very little pullback. Very little pullback. And where to pull back to? This previous structure high right here. Okay? Another big move up. Little pullback. All right, a little pullback here. It's good. Another big move up. Little pullback. But look, these are all bullish candles. They just all attempted areas that were important or had some relevance. Look at that wick right here. And then let me show you where the trend is. Look at that channel. You see it? Look at that channel. Look how well respected that channel has been, right? Going back, December. All right. So when we came back on that 4-hour candle and posted a flip, that was a big deal. Now, at first glance, that channel is just another line on the chart. But if you pay attention, you broke it right here, closed above it. You pushed down below, you pushed up above, you painted your next candle, and you tested it. Look at that flip. Right? That flip is perfect. That's a perfect flip. It's great. It's a bullish candle, but it's a perfect flip. All right? So you got a nice retest right here. So retest is good. What does that do? That sets you up for further upside. Now you're trading above this channel. You haven't been above this channel since December. It's kind of a big deal. Look at that channel. Look at that. That channel was created using the upside resistance from your all-time low right here. 1.5 all-time low, at least on the tether chart. All right, so it's a big deal. So to come up on the other side of that is pretty significant. So that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. So pullback, I would say that little green area. If you were to get a pullback right now, we're still in trend. Trend is pretty healthy. Pretty healthy. This wick right here is not, it's not the prettiest candle, but it's not a shooting star either, and it's not a doji. It's just kind of like a fat bottom, long stem spinning top, so to speak. So it's not a terrible candle. It's not highly bullish. It did fail to the upside, so something to keep in mind. But again, this candle is young. You know, let's see what it does. If I was out of the trade, I would have buy orders stacked between 7.8 and 7.73. I would want to capture this support. Now, if it failed, I'm out of the trade back over here, right? I'd have a stop loss, probably about 739. Dump myself out of the trade. Chances are it would find support on the 20. And then you could get back into the trade, you know, again when it crosses back over here. But if this whole thing just becomes a fail and you're right back into the channel, I don't want to be stuck holding that. Unless, of course, I'm short. All right. What would you say? Tron BTC? Tron BTC. Okay. Tron BTC. Let's take a look. Oh, man. We have been on this chart in forever. Oh, look at that. It's that guy. That guy's cool. All right. So this was an enormous Adam and Eve that failed. So here's Adam. Here's Eve. Adam and Eve, almost a double bottom. Not quite. It's kind of it's like a fake Adam and Eve. Didn't quite make it. Never quite made it back to the line anyway. So it was a fail anyway. Failed cup and handle. It's failed everything, right? This doesn't look good. We might as well just extend this out to infinity because it's not looking great. All right, so we did find support at this level 1, 2, 3 times in the past. Just about danced on it right now. So might have to be okay calling that local bottom for now. All right, for now. On the daily chart, let's see, with the 720, we just got a cross right here. Good candle. 4 and 11, so not quite 20%, but probably with the wicks. Probably 20 with the wicks. 22. So that's good. Didn't quite make this little double bottom. Would have been nice right here. Didn't quite get it. Lower, lower, lower. Cross. Okay. Yeah. So there's a lot happening just in this little zone right here. So this little consolidation period was like a retest of this body high right here. This whole area. So that's kind of important to remember for later. All right. You lose this level, expect to hit the green. That's basically how that works. All right. So with this cross happening, with the MACD pushing, with RSI up over 50 for the first time in a while, April-ish. Are we over 50? Yeah. Then we can start looking at a few things here. First off, I don't know how old this is, but we're going to get rid of it. All right. I don't think we need our failed cup and handle or Adam and Eve. This can all go. This little guy can go. Is this our global? Probably, right? Yeah. So this is our global. All right, so Tron BTC on the global, clearly still in a swing fail, right? This would be the original, the original swing fail is right here. All right, so the original swing fail, you know, we're clear over that, so no need to worry about that. The secondary swing fail is probably going to be right about the same. Yeah, we don't even need to put it on there. It's fine. It's no good. All right, so we're cool on that. Now we hit our 236 and we failed. Okay. I'd put a fib up here, but we basically retraced 100%, so there's really no reason. So you could do a few things. you could do this move right here. And then you work your way back up just here. So current levels looking at 236, 435. 435 next target level. Now, what do you have for resistance? This level right here. All right? Bottoms, bottoms. So this little zone right here, which is exactly where we're at. So from here to those bottoms, there should be a little bit of resistance. You can see we failed to close above it, failed to close above it. So let's get over that, and then we can start talking. All right? For now, you could take this move as your low, your high, and your pullback, and get some other targets. Okay? 1-6, 443, 435. That's good enough for me for confluence. And we'll call that area our first target zone. Just like that. Alright? That's your first area that you should see more resistance and pull profits. 268, 382. Look at that. Again, a nice area where we can at least see confluence. So same thing. And just do that, 382 right up to the 2618. Bang. Okay, same thing. Look at this, 5 and the 36. It's like, it's perfect. 5 and 36. Target area. Now things change when you get up to the 68 and the 423. Yeah, a little bit of a difference over here. All right. So which one makes the most sense, right? 423, we typically take our profits at 423. 618 on a retrace is great, but let's not forget that this 618 is just an arbitrary 618 off of this impulse move down. It holds less weight, in my opinion. Right? So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to do this, and I'll put it on the downside. All right, so if we can maintain a trend, this becomes the bullish scenario that we are hoping for, then Tron BTC next stop between 433 and 443, working its way up to 619. Profit targets. 10. I guess we'll do it to the top, like maximum potential 28. Ah. Oh no, everything. Oh no. Everything's terrible. Over here, let's drop this down to there. Let's push this up to here. 44. And what do we got? Oh, jeez, again? Don't worry, I got it all worked out. Okay, so 53. All right, so that's kind of what we're looking at for Tron BTC. All right, and again, that's on the daily chart. So far, good moves coming in right now. That's very nice. Good to see. Creeping into the 413 zone, so really not far away from first target area, which is good. So there you go. All right. Let me see. I guess I should probably post. I'll post this. Try to post this. I talked about that yesterday on Twitter with Snow. To try to remember to like screenshot and post this, because It's just easier to like refer back to it. I don't know. Whatever. I'll take a screenshot. There. Bang. Now, if I remember, I'll put it up. All right. So, hope that helps. What do we got next? Seller. Okay, seller will take a look, Mo. No problem. Can you please, sir, look at EOS BTC? Can you see it bearish divergence on 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1 hour chart, please? Take a look. I want to go to sleep. What's up, Will? BCH pass 500 if BTC goes to 9K. We'll have to take a look at that. And seller, yeah, seller. Seller. Okay, seller. All right, so seller on the daily. What did we have over here? We had our bottom swing, fail to the top side. Big fail though, right? Yeah, so big fail. So again, this was another good move that pushed up and then we lost it, right? So let's see, from our high to our low, I think all targets were hit. Yeah, so 423. All right, so we just missed our 423. We hit our 618, right? 423 got lost. That's our swing fail. So that did not get hit. Since then, we're looking at a major pullback off the bigger play. So low to high. Pullback area was hoping for the 618 right here. Right? We tapped down at the 709, and so far we found support. All right. The 7 is still over to 20 as far as we can see. There's not a ton of history on this chart, but we'll take what we can get for now. But it is clamping down. You can see the clamp effect is coming in. So you do need one of these to hold and then a push above. So price is still below the 7. So we're still short on this until we get across. All right. Looking for a cross on that. Okay. And then let's see. What were you asking about? I think you said EOS. Let's see, EOS BTC, 15, 30, and 1 hour. EOS BTC, okay. EOS BTC. Let's see, 15. What are you looking for? Just regular divergence? With what? RSI, MACD, anything? Anything? Volume? Well, let's see. You got a higher high. You got a high. You got a higher high. A higher low. You got divergence. Divergence. Right here. Bang, bang. Right here. Bang, bang. All right. As far as RSI divergence, same deal. High, low. High, high. Okay. So that's the 15-minute. You say the 30. Oh, that's the 30-month. We don't want that. 30-minute. Let's see. Same thing. Yep, no change. And the 1 hour. Same thing. No change. Now you can peacefully go to sleep. All right, let's see. For Tron BTC, Justin in his pre-announcement of announcement mode again with news coming June 1st with regards to Tron and BTT. All right, cool. Thank you. Appreciate the update. Let's see. All right, yeah. So BCH passed 500 if BTC hits 9,000. Oh, jeez. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, so BTC. I guess we'll go to stamp. And you doing ABC, I guess. Holy, what in the world? Go, what did you do? What happened? What happened? What happened? Frankie, no problem. Good night, everyone. Good night, Frankie. Good night. RSI MACD. Okay, good. So I did the right one. All right. Did you see how BCH destroyed the computer? Ha! Are you surprised? No. Any chart will do, right? So we're talking if Bitcoin hits 9,000, which is like right here. So if Bitcoin hits 9,000, which is 2.67%, will Bcash hit 500, which is probably going to be a lot more than 2%. So currently at 435 up to 500, which is 15%. So 7 times more, 6 times more. You just want like an educated guess? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go down to the 24 on each chart. Okay. 24, 24. Let's look for the big move. And let's see how each one reacted. All right? How about that? I think that seems fair. So, we need a 2% move, right, in order to hit 9,000. Really no big deal, all things considered, minus the psychological part of it. We'll call it right here, give or take. All right, so I did that wrong. That's that. And this 9,000. All right. So let's look for a move easily. Yeah, all those were super easy. We're going to go with this guy right here. All right, so since we're within trend, we're in an uptrend, let's take a look. May 9th. How's that? May 9th. Let's go find May 9th over here. April, May 4th, May 9th. May 9th. All right. So, May 9th. May 9th, we went $2.56 or 0.9% within an uptrend. So this was our swing low before the high. The next candle went 20%, $60. All right. So in other words, to answer your question, we got a 2% move here, which is all we need within an uptrend to push it to 9. And on our BCH on the following day, we pushed it up $60, 20%. And for us to do what you want to do, we need to go 15%. And 15% at 436 is going to be far more than $60. But regardless, well, not far more, but it's like right there. So, yeah. Yes. How's that? There's your answer. Yes. I think so. How's that? Good? Cool. No emotion. Remember, BCH makes me money. Yes, strip yourself of all emotions. That's how you trade successfully. But, you know, now that we're on the freaking chart, can we talk about it? Holy cow. Freaking candle closed, what? How long ago? 43 minutes ago? Anyway, here we go. We opened up at 87.33. We hit a high of 89.39, a low of 86.53. So a bit of a range of about 120 or so bucks. Close it out at 87.70 for an increase of $37.47 or 0.43%. All right, now, do we all know what this candle is or what it could be? I just had a conversation about this the other day. Hesitation, right? Hesitation. So when you get a hesitation candle within trend, typically, you get continuation of trend. All right, now, let's see. My next target is 99.48. Again, like we said yesterday, killing this level was super important. Closing above it was super important. And we were able to do that, so that's great. Everything is good. Don't get complacent, right, with Bitcoin. It could just as easily come down and retest these levels down here, down at 43.50. So just keep in mind in the back of your head what Bitcoin's doing so that you can be very, very much well aware of any situation that may come your way. All right? All right. Good. Very good. Thanks. It just has no strong resistance until about 5:30. Well, I would disagree. I think you got resistance right here, 455. Right? Swing fail, cautionary period sitting right now. Right now you're trying to flip the swing fail. That's this guy right here. Okay? What did we talk about, Snow? What did we talk about, right? Cautionary period. Why? Look at what it was. It was a fail. Right? The whole thing failed. Now what do you have? You have a much stronger pattern. Why? Because we're on the daily chart. We broke out to the upside, closed above, came back for a retest. What does that mean? That means we have the green light for good things. What's the green light for good things, you ask? I will tell you. I think we did this yesterday, right? Green light for good things. So if you take the full pattern, which is essentially this, although I don't really think so. But whatever, it is what it is. So let's say you did that, came over here and you did that. All right, we talked about that yesterday. Confluence, right here, bang, 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 bang. All right, 3618, confluence, 423. Okay, we want to be able to push this up here. So even though our next target is 531, we do want to pull up 646 and eventually 717. Okay, but talk about resistance, it's right there, 455. That's our resistance. Current resistance, 455 right here. Need to get over that first. You can't do anything without being above 455. Anything else is just a fail to the downside. Downside. Nobody wants to go back down, right? Everybody wants to go up. Buy, win, victory, you know. TTM is showing momentum to the downside. MACD showing momentum to the downside. Convergence coming in. You do have 3 days up. Currently down so far. RSI clipping out at 70, so pulling in about 69. And MACD above signal line, right, for the only bullish thing we see on the chart. So as far as volume and price action to the upside, volume to the downside, typically that does mean a reversal. All right, so, you know, we do have indicators telling us that this is over. All right, but our pattern is strong. Retest on the pattern is strong. You will know it is strong when you break this yellow line. If you don't break the yellow line, probably don't want to take the trade. All right? Just saying. Everybody wants Snow to make money, but if you're going to make money by shorting, then you know, you might have to. If it goes down, all right? If it goes to the downside. Areas of support, 70 MA, 20 MA, old school trend, right? You have plenty of areas of support. So we'll see. Previous structure high, right? Failed high. So you failed this high as well. Okay? Now you got 2 areas of resistance. Okay? And even that little arrow right there, I think that's on the hourly. Let's see. Right here. So on the hourly chart, well, before all this disgusting stuff happened, you started to get yourself a bit of an ascending triangle, which is generally bullish. All right, because you have resistance, 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 almost all at the same level. Actually, it looks like it moved a little bit, which is weird. Anyway, maybe something like that, ish, within reason. All right. So support, support, support. This was a fail, push down. So if you were watching on the hourly, this could have been a drop to the downside and a retest and then a push lower, right? But that didn't happen. So, you know, you got lucky. Push back up, pushed above it, right? Failed to cross over. This is the original high swing. So you did push over right here. Failure to close above it brought us back down. So that's what that line is doing there. So now you have this area of resistance at 446. You have this area of resistance, at 444, another one at 446, and another one at 455. You clear 455, and then it's time to talk numbers. 532. All right? Cool. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. All right. Let's see. BCH mooning, no motion. Yes, easy. We got this. BCH mooning. I don't know about mooning. It just says no strong resistance 530. Yes, stop loss. Absolutely. Bye, bye, bye. Yes, we did. I set my loss, took profits yesterday. Very nice. Awesome. Bank those profits. That's how you make money as a trader. Bank the profits. All right, we do have an indication on the hourly for a squeeze. Right? Squeeze to the upside. Squeeze to the upside. All right, so that's good. That's good. Hourly is looking good. Hourly is actually looking, you know, slightly bullish. Okay. Daily, maybe not as much. Hourly, looking all right. All right, let's do one more chart. First chart I see up there, we will do. Or I'll pick one, and then we will wrap it up for the night. All makes sense. Thanks. I'm looking for the best play on an alt when BTC breaks 9K. Well, play BTC. All right? So, you know, the way it generally works is if Bitcoin's making a move to the upside, most people are pulling out of alts, right? So let's see. Total. Where'd it go? Total. So you could do a couple things here, right? So you're looking at this is. That's market cap. Market cap's good. We want BTCD. What? You mess with me. BTCD. All right. So let's see. Dominance. So here's what happens. As the dominance of Bitcoin goes up. All right, see, like 63%. That means people have pulled out of alts. They pulled out of the alts. More people are going in to Bitcoin. May 12th, started pulling down. So what does that mean? It means that the dominance Bitcoin went down. It actually dropped all the way down to about 56. Well, where'd the money go? The money went into the alts. Why? so that you could pump the alts and make more Bitcoin. Right? It's an ecosystem. It's how this market is behaving. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong. Just makes it what it is. So if you look at weekly, we can see dating back from September 2018, we've had this erratic wave of dominance, right? Where we have spiked hard down, pulled up a little bit, sort of did this little wavy thing, came up, but couldn't quite get past, the 59.60 mark, pulled back down again. All the alts are over here, so all the alts are running. Things got a little nervous. Oh, nope, we could run again, right? Remember how we had like little mini alt seasons? They're all right here. These are your alt seasons. Bitcoin's on the rise. Bitcoin price is on the rise. Okay. Come back down. Now, starting to settle out again. But we're not consolidating to the point where people are comfortable to let them run. Do it soon. This little consolidation period right here is pretty good. This was an optimal time for the alts to run. Right? Until what? Until this. This candle killed the alt season. Why? Because all the interest is back in Bitcoin. It's right here. All the interest is back. This candle can help bring the alts back. Why? Indecision. So indecision meaning chances are we're probably going to enter a new range. And if it seems like that's crazy, just take a look at the history of this coin. Smash, move up a little, range. 1, 2, 3, 4 days up, down. What are we in? A new range. Larger range, still a range. Broke out of that range right here. What does that mean? Chances are we will start a new range. Okay? But when we come back to this zone over here, that's when we start testing that 10K zone. All right, so all eyes are sort of, well, I don't know if everyone's eyes are, but all eyes should be on that level. 99.48 on the Coinbase chart. I believe it's 99.70 on BitMEX. But whatever. That's what we're looking at. Okay? If not, then we have to find an area of support. This is a perfectly good area right here, 83.89. Come back down, retest it, find support, push back up. Continue trend. All right? Cool. Too expensive. I hear you. All right, so let's see. Let's look at Litecoin. Litecoin's been doing some things. Let's just see what it has to say for itself, and then we will wrap this one up for today. All right, so we did have that ABCD workout perfectly. That's great, right? We talked about that. A, B, C, D. Our D target was 118.79. We did get our D target at 118.79. We actually pushed all the way up to 121.89. Nice. So, daily chart did have this big wick over here. I don't know if you guys were watching this morning or earlier today, but we had this monster move over here, and it brought a lot of people up, and it took a lot of people out. I know. But we had this little channel right here, big move, came back down, reset the channel over here, swing fail is in play. And that is this guy right here. Boop. All right. Momentum's to the downside. TTM squeeze is going down. MACD looking to converge soon, but they are teetering on the down. RSI is sitting at 60, working its way down. You have divergence on the RSI. You got a lower high. You got a higher high on price. And prior higher. Looks like it's coming down for a little bit. All right, do have our new resistance line with our swing fail. A proper area to come down and retest. 107.14 is still this previous high. If we're just looking at a local high, we already hit it. We're hitting it right now. That's this guy right here. And before then, you're looking at somewhere around the B target, so 105.11. If we can't get up and out of it. If we can, then we are looking at getting back into this channel over here, this larger channel, broadening wedge. And the broadening wedge would bring us up somewhere into the 127 zone. But you can see that that aqua line that was hit right here, that was our 423. 423, targets hit. Profits acquired. Look for another trade. Cool, right? Very cool. Awesome. Awesome. All right, well, that'll do it. That'll wrap. Look at that, 9 o'clock on the dot. Man, we're gonna get this down to a science, I tell you. Yeah, so that's gonna wrap it up for the night. As always, thank you so much for joining me. And it is a holiday in America. It is the end of Memorial Day. 3 more hours till the end of Memorial Day, and then we hit Tuesday. Tuesday is the day after Memorial Day, so no holiday there. But to all of our fallen soldiers who made the ultimate sacrifice, we thank you. And that is what Memorial Day is all about. So, no matter what country you're in, I'm sure you have soldiers, and I'm sure they have fallen. And that is the day to appreciate the ultimate sacrifice. As for me, that is it for tonight. I do appreciate everybody coming out. As always, it's always a pleasure. It's always a good time. We will do it again tomorrow night. Same time, same place, same everything. Different charts, different candles, all that good stuff. All right, so I want to see you guys on the exchanges, and happy trading.